Okay. Okay. I think I'm ready. I think I can work with this. I think I can work with two cats directly on top of me, interfering with my ability to play games. Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh, my hood's up. Oh, no. One's shifting. You good? You good, sweetie? Final Fantasy, where are you? You were working before. Did I bork you because I turned Chrome on? Yes, I did. On. There we go. There we go. And y'all should hear it as well. If you don't hear it, let me the fuck know now. Hello everybody. It's Friday. We're playing Final Fantasy because I need to catch up. I need to catch up like it was 2 months ago. Because holy shit, Dawnbreaker, Dawn Trail, Dawn Manuts is coming soon. And yeah. I need to catch up. Oh, and with that, proper hellos to Dermot, who started off as dark green and then became bright lime green. Hello, Dementium. And hello, Raymoon. Yeah. Hello to all three, you nerds. Welcome in. You keep putting this off week after week after week after week after week. I'm not putting it off. I'm just very tired when it comes to Saturdays generally. And currently, right now, my arms are wrapped around two kittens. Though at this stage, they're like 6.5 pounds each. And they're going to be 4 months old next week. In less than a week, on the 26th. So, yeah. I can't kiss you, you're too far. Oh well. Well, one is floofs, the other is not quite so floofs. Here. Image. Let's not make visible so I can resize it properly. For those who have not seen, for whatever reason whatsoever, my photos, 2024. What is the most recent photo I have on this PC? Oh, here. This one's from. Oh, the 6th. Oh no, that won't do. Is the 6th? Is that the most recent? Fuck, it is. No. Oh well. Alright, resize. 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 God, this is big. And reveal. Bam. Kitties. Are they destroying my curtains yet? I mean, they've been destroying my curtains for now going on a month. But look at them. Look at them. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. So, got Kurt and Cross with them always, every day. So the top one with the orange is Ali, aka, short for Alize. And the white and black one is Alfie, aka Alphino. And Alfie is very short coat and very skinny and very long cat. And Ali is what I would call medium fur, medium floofage. No, get off my keyboard. Get off. You may not. Alfie, I love you, but you cannot put your head on the arrow keys. Oh my god, you dork. And this is news? I'm not a dork, I'm a nerd. There's a difference. But yes, these are my babies. These are the ones who gave me the existential dread lasting several weeks, which culminated into last week me just saying, fuck it, I'm keeping them. And yeah, what you see there in that picture, they now completely fill the space between where that keyboard is and the edge of the desk, which is my lap. Like, they completely fill that space now. Sir, your ear is on the keyboard. I gotta keep moving this away from you. God. I'm a Nork and a Durd. Goddamn right I am. So yeah, that's my babies. I love them. They've been great. You know, driving me crazy, hurting me a lot, but great. I'm currently in the process of trying to train them to get used to collars so I can put little bells on them so that I can stop hurting myself whenever they zoomies. Yeah. You seem happy now that you plunge into abject chaos. I mean, I can't stop it. I'm doomed. They are more expensive than was initially thought. That initially going to be though, because my vet actually, you know, when they said, oh yeah, these procedures for 2 kittens is going to be X, Y, and Z. Well, they gave me X, Y, and Z for 1 kitten, not 2.
Greetings.
Hello, Bo. Welcome in, buddy. I'm just gushing about my kitties before I dive into being a kitty man. No, get... Your head cannot be on the arrow keys. I love you, sweetie, Alfie. I love you, but you can't put your head there. I know you like your chin scratches, but you can't put your head there. This keyboard keeps getting further and further away from me as I keep trying to get it away from this goddamn head. So yeah, kitties are doing well. They are driving me crazy. They are burning through my pocketbooks. They are destroying all the things of which I love. My curtains being one of them. I gotta move stuff around in my room tomorrow so that they can stop trying to murder each other in the dark. Oh, one of them's leaving. Bye, Allie. All right, she's gone. You, move closer. Yes, curl. Curl up against me. Curl up against me. Yes, just plop right there. Right there. No? You gonna go join your sister? Okay. Oh, of course. He jumps off and immediately goes to try to chew on her neck. Yep. I see how it is. And for tonight, I have a lime jarritos, because Final Fantasy XIV deserves the special pop. And for those of you who weren't here yesterday, I have new goal widgets above my head. I have actually rearranged them since yesterday because I was kind of covering some of them up, and I've resized myself to do so. So we've got main sub goals at the very top. We've got today's sub goals, so a daily sub goal per stream of 3 subs. So, you know, do it. Sub to prove your love to me, and get really good emotes. And then our follower goal going all the way up to 666, where we will have our hot tub stream, you know, unlocked. And aside from that, Toby is now fully activated for his current phase. As soon as I figure out how, as soon as I figure out how to do what I want to do, I'm trying to get it all done through BikuBot, but I might not be able to because of the way that it's currently set up. There's no if X then blah, so I can make a counter, but I can't pull a counter, which is unfortunate. So I might have to import this functionality of Toby out of BikuBot into another bot in order to make it work, which is going to suck. Because that means I have to have 2 bots running, and that's going to be a pain in the butt. And I think that's everything. Oh, yes, ads. So currently we're still doing pre-roll ads. However, I think starting next week, I'm going to set it to be hourly ads. I'm going to try to put together a thing so that there's like, oh, hey, ads are playing now, or ads are about to start, etc., etc. So that, you know, while ads are going on, you know, we can try to avoid any interesting topics or, you know, interesting moments so that, one, no more pre-rolls for like the entire stream, and B, give me more sense, Twitch, give me more sense. Subscription comes with an ads for those ads. I don't know what ADZE ads is. Sorry, Dermot. Sorry. You've lost me on that one. So, with all that said and done, it's a tool. Ah, I see. So, with all that said and done, it's time. It's an English word. It's been a language since Old English in some form or another. I mean, that just sounds like terrible. It just sounds terrible. Now, I have no idea where we left off because it was like a month and a half ago or something. So, yeah, let's see where we are. Old enemies, new threats. Oh no, it's not voice acted. Fuck. Keish, my, what a pleasant surprise. If you've come to inquire after the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing their corporeal ether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they are not without limits. We can only hope they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. Oh, if only we could go with you to the first and help. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. Oh god, you had a voice and I don't remember what it was. So if they go on too long, the magics will reach their limit break. Hush. Well, I gave you a voice just now, so... Ah, Keisha, this has been far too long, my friend. Nod. Forgive me, I don't believe we have been formally introduced. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador, I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Alden, offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. I always imagine he sounds like Ignis from Final Fantasy 15. I have never played 15. I have seen the boy band and heard all the bad things about that game, so I've never been interested in it. Ah, yes. I have heard stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never mind that. You said you had urgent news? Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled from the Gimlet Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamegan resistance to keep watch over the border. And it is there we have welcomed the most unexpected visitor who claims that this de-escalation may belie growing dangers of an unforeseen threat. Meh. Commander Alden has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested representatives of the Scions attend as well, though it was clear to whom he wished I extend this invitation. It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone. Though I am not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades, I see no reason to burn a single scion with all this. Besides, you're a silent protagonist. You need somebody to give you a voice. Yes, of course. Then we must make for the Alamegan quarter with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two. Took a leave. Keep trying. Good luck, Dermot. That's all I can say to you. And that was totally never the voice you ever gave him. It doesn't matter. It is now. I liked it, but they handled it so poorly. I mean, they handled a lot of games very poorly during that time frame. Like, let's be honest, from 11 to 15, It was a rough time for Final Fantasy. Alright, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh no, I've gone too far. Girabanya. There we go. Teleport me. Yeah, yes. Only during that time frame, and never any other time. No, like... Oh, by the way, I got a new bird. I splurged. So I finally got a multi-seater mount for myself. And I love this guy, so he's mine now. Goodbye, carriage. Commander Alden awaits us in the Royal Palace. If you would follow me. Ooh, excuse me. If you were a normal binge player with no life, you could have... If I was a normal binge player with no life, I could have, like, completed the entire game in, like, a month. My enemy.
They're here, Commander.
Oh, now you've given him... Fuck.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the Scions spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury. I trust you two require no introduction.
Did Rabon's face get flatter? Nope, it's always been flat like that.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
Hello, Gaius. Are you here for me to kick your butt again? I'll fucking do it.
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows, and brought more than 2 companions.
Yeah, last time he had like 4. One of them still dating Sid.
The best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
You're not Richard Epcar. Close enough. Why does he have a prosthetic arm? He doesn't need that.
Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence.
Yeah, I know.
Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand.
Not Xenos' hand.
Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape.
Yep,
When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but, and upon further investigation I found that I was right.
Ultima 2.
The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
Ultima 2.0. Maybe 2.3.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascians' pawn in
It's like they're trying to rebuild the Death Star. I mean, they are literally the Empire, so...
But you know as well as I how that tale ended.
Yeah, I blew you up.
The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets. And that should have been the end of it.
Yeah, I kind of blew it up.
But
You were
unlikely
there.
as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit. Primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Not the 7th.
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandarnus, and its leadership has changed hands several times since.
Oh no,
Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery.
It's an Ascian, isn't it?
What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
I'm gonna kick its ass.
We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
And right glad are we that you did, though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope.
You want me to do your job for you again? Wow.
Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them.
That's exactly what you're gonna do, isn't it?
But the fact remains
Yep.
that you and you
But-
alone have faced the Ultima weapon and emerged victorious. We need you.
Praetorium 2!
And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
Hello, I will be here to activate the raid.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days, but it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all, even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
I will do raids later, on the side.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Because I got post MSQ and MSQ to blitz through still.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friend's plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
Oh no, foreshadowing. Amazon imposes DRM. Fuck you. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new Ultima weapon. With each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the Ultima weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the First. Oh, I see. You just promise you'll do the first 2 blocks of Elden Rings before 5.3. They are sort of tied with MSQ. Maybe. And I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the source, namely Xenos' return and the developments of the new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them that Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal ether stable. Safe travels, Keish. I hope to see you in the other Scions soon. Okay, bye-bye. Step, step, step. Hello. Oh, it's the ruby weapon. I see. Yeah, we're going to deal with that later. To Norvrand. Just promise me you'll do 2 blocks of Eden Raid before 5.3. I don't know when 5.3 is, so I offer no guarantees. After all, you see all these purple spots? I see you. It's just a bird, guys. It's just a bird. Look at him. It's definitely not a person wearing a mask. It's just a bird. What is that mask? It's the Fat Chocobo mask. I've got it. I have the Vanu Vanu mask. Good for you. I also have the Tongberry and the Rabbit masks. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, fuck. But you just said no, what? Oh, fine, go on in. My boy! My boy! Ugh. You've come at the most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul, all in the means to return the Scions home. I trust you too have been making good use of your time. Yeah, the world's fucked. Ill tidings from the source, you say? Yeah, that's what I said. Then I will summon the others that we might all be apprised of this situation. Don't worry, Novrant is really small. I'm sure we'll get together real quickly. Oh, the puppy. We're missing some people here.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source?
Shit's fucked up, bro. Words, words, words. Words, words, words. Boom! Words, words. Ruby weapon. Words, 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 words. The sauce is good.
Weapon. We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
Mm-hmm.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The
situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Return unto the source, bitches.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion.
I liked it. I did it in Final Fantasy VI when Ultima could talk. Never played 6. Couldn't tell you.
Thanks in large part to Urianger and Becklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
Spaceship? Oh.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
Hop in, somebody. We need a volunteer.
An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be carried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
You're just in time for the spirit vessel. What is she saying? It puts soul and mind in it, and it travels. It's a spirit vessel.
However,
though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
Put the soul in the coconut and drink them both up.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within Aurosite or any other crystal.
Ah.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel.
G'raha, we're gonna need to cut off your arm. We need you to bleed.
The records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
As well you should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
But I passed flesh unto crystal. The kidney stone was a crystal that grew from flesh. And this on pass. Oh. Oh. Look, the other alternative is we literally just use it as a dildo and stick it up G'raha's ass. Ow. Indeed.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
Even if I have to jump from the top of this tower to do it. Okay, I believe you.
My apologies.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
Oh no.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Well, then why didn't you wait outside in the first place? This is very odd.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
We're going on an adventure with my boy! Ah! Away home, I will take the money. My boy. My man. My eye candy. My girlfriend. But you know, not a girlfriend, but a girlfriend. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it will be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? Well, the Sergio used vibrations to shatter crystals into small pieces. It's still pieces. Girlfriend, exactly. Like, oh my god, girlfriend. What? Oh, you're down there. I expected you to have, like, literally waited outside up here. Oh god. Top of the morning, Tulia. We have little time, so I will be brief. A sin eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I ask for your assistance in slaying it. Of course I'll help. A sin eater? I had heard there were a few yet remained after the knight had returned, but perhaps we should call the others? That would not be necessary. It is only a single sin eater, a simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Peace can lead to... Top of the morning to ya. Peace can lead to the complacency, and they gain nothing from the easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Me? Why not Alphino? She's Scottish. Not bad impression of English. She's not Scottish. She's Icelandic. But I cannot do that accent. So she gets top of the morning to ya. Excellent. Then let us make for Fort Job. Aye. I will be there literally right now. Icelandic is like draw Scandinavian. I can't do Scandinavian either. If you wait here a moment, I will gather the others. Okay. You're all gonna die, aren't you? You're all gonna die. Something's gonna go terribly wrong and everybody's gonna die. We're gonna be sad about it. I have feelings. You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have they waited in the opportunity to fight alongside you. I was at Death's Door the day after the Sin Eaters attack, blah, 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 blah. Your courage has left Elfless as something I aspire to. Your red flags. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin Eater before... Oh, yeah, I remember you. You're gonna die too. A pleasure to meet you, sir. Truly, it seems only yesterday I watched you start to fly around on my own in Morocco. Oh, you're all going to fucking die. We seem to be missing one. My apologies, Captain. The only climate it took longer than anticipated. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but the soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to an honored guest. I'm sorry, Captain. Oh, hello. What happened again? My name's Tyler. I'm sure you don't remember. We met once before. I met you all once. You're all going to fucking die. My friend got to see the Knight return. I am so happy. They gave our lives for us. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. You're all going to fucking die. Hi, Sarb. Welcome in, buddy. I'm just looking at these wonderful, fresh-faced recruits I've met once who have just told me how amazing everything is now. In the biggest red fucking flags there ever was. They're all gonna die. They're doomed from the start. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in such a manner. Oh, they're all gonna die then. Our scouts at the northern staging points have not yet had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let us not keep them waiting. Introduce yourself, and then we may all perish in whatever event is about to happen. Because, that is how these stories work. Also, Sarb. I got a new bird. I got a new bird. Ha 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 ha. I splurged. I got a multi-mount because I could. And I was buying like $5 worth of shit from the store, and I decided, you know what? Let's turn 5 into 50. Grab wins. Yeah, grab wins. Look at them. Oh, I love them so much. I'm sad I can't have one as a pet. More floof. I don't know if you can call wool floof. Ah, yes, that is indeed a thing. Oh no, it's sad music too. Oh, we all fucked. Did they never let you have a gremlin pet? It was a pre-order for Shadowbringers, so you can't get it now.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
Amen.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it. So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness? And he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he
Wait,
came.
what? Is the boy back?
Warrior of light?
Is the boy back? Is the boy back? Is the boy back? Is the boy back?
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him, the Warrior of Darkness.
Eh? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Please don't tell me how great life is right now. You're gonna die too.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
Okay, you all survived that, strangely enough.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
The fact that you're all not dead amazes me right now. Amazes
I apologize
me.
for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world.
Oh,
Still,
makes sense,
if this
though.
man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
We came all this way here just to find out that my boy might be alive somewhere?
Forgive me. There is one more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
Thank you, my child. Okay, you better not fucking die right here. You sent everybody away, everybody else was having red flags, and now you're giving me like, oh, by the way, I want to talk to you. In private, away from everybody else. Something bad is gonna fucking happen. Look, we're alone here, and it's not good. I was thinking, why is Alphino here? Right, the silent protagonist needs an interpreter.
Words.
Always.
This matter concerns the Exarch. Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time.
Aww.
But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating. Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true.
I want salmon. Go get salmon then. Salmon is terrible. I've only had it from a can. It's bad.
It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
Salmon is expensive. So is everything else, though.
He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
My boy is happy.
It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there.
Have you ever grilled salmon fillet? No. Because salmon fillets are expensive, small, and I don't know how to cook them. The Puritans believed it was a sin to be happy. Oh, they would love the 21st century.
Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past. Remind him of all the pain that came before.
Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, also like, oh, did you ever try salmon? Well, 1, I don't like fish. So, and 2, it's expensive. And 3, it's very small. And 4, I don't know how to cook it. But number 1, I don't like fish. So I don't want to spend that much money on that small a piece of food that I might fuck up quite easily and make it taste bad to begin with. Anchors keep us where we have chosen to be, or he's lost without you, you know, and he misses you already. Yep. Kermit the Frog here.
Are you sure? Then perhaps
Lena is basically raised by Graha. Yeah, I know.
As we have always been. What a relief.
You're about to die, aren't you? Something's going to jump out of the woods and kill us both.
In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work. This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Oh. Canned salmon just seems wrong, though. I mean, canned anything seems wrong. Have you ever had canned chicken? Terrible. Yeah! 1 more level to max! I'm level 88, guys. Look at it. Look at it. Right there. Right there. Ah! Ah! I'm almost maxed out. So what level do I need for that? Level 80. Fuck. I was going to swap over to my Dragoon, but I'm only level 76 still. I've been slacking. Top of the morning to ya. I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their post. Fiddle-dee-dee, potatoes. Lucky Charms. Oh wait, I don't need to. Top of the morning to ya. What other phrases do I know? No, that's it. I have no other accent activation words. I must say, this lime Jarritos is actually quite good. I didn't think I would enjoy the lime as a pop, but it's actually really nice. It's refreshing. You have business. I always have business. San Marzano tomatoes are the best sauce tomatoes, and they only harvested for 3 weeks out of the year, so most of the time you can only get them canned. Well, yeah, but that's because tomatoes go very well canned. Like, there are some foods that are exceptionally good canned. Like, tomatoes, amazing. Fruit, fantastic. But, like, meat... Canned meat is cursed, except for Spam. The others were quite shocked to hear of what we found in Lakeland. But now that you're here, there is a proposal I should like to make. Dear much jokes, groaners, heaven can't. Boo! Spam is pretty cursed. I mean, Spam is barely meat. I mean, no it isn't. Spam is literally just pork turned into slop, put into a can, sealed, and then cooked while in the can, and it is fucking delicious. and you cut it up either in slices or into little cubes, and you throw it in the pan, and you know, fry the ever-loving shit out of it on all sides, and then you put it with rice and some soy sauce and a little bit of seaweed, and perfect. It is very salty. I mean, so is all canned food. Alternatively, you cut it up into little cubes, you boil it with potatoes and onion, and it's just fucking fantastic. I have been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I have noted more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light. As well they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as sin-eaters or worse. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who he claims to be, I worry that their sudden appearance, in conjunction with their renewed interest in their predecessors, may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. I, too, can attest to the falsehoods founded within full many a cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of their noblest of deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when a tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I am not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains. Comrades. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Oh, excuse me. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived here in the First, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remains those who work tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood. Considering all the good they had done, I find it wonder they need defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Volbert, and such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as sin-eaters is absurd. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the Flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Albert who helped you overcome Emmett Zouch, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphino's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the warriors and the Flood and the followed in their wake. Nod. Grahatia is relocating to the source, as he was in the trailer for that new expansion. I don't know how it happens, but apparently at the end of this he comes back, because he originally is from the source. Dermot, he's from the source. There is an entire raid based on Final Fantasy III, the Crystal Tower raid, which is mandatory now, and introduced Grahatia. And the last we saw of him, he locked himself in the tower and sealed it up and went to sleep for a bajillion years, and that was the last of it until here, because he woke up in the future, saw that shit happened, and then teleported here, but 100 years in the past. Because shit's fucked up. He's Allegan, right? He's Allegan descendant. He is, bloodline of the old kings of Allag. What do you say, Keish? I wish we'd done this sooner, actually. In hindsight, I agree. But better late than never, no? Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Beg Look on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium in the Exedra. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany them. They explained all. I'm actually surprised they haven't yet. I thought it would went over it earlier in the explanation. God, if only. I still don't know how we get him back. I know we get him back, but I don't know how. And I don't know, like, his purpose other than apparently it's like time fuckery. Where am I going? We're going over there. Oh, there's a bunch of over there's. Oh, no. Oh, I'm gathering them. Holy fuckers, making me do work. How fucking dare they, warrior, make fucking light and darkness. Yes, come, we must speak with you. Oh, there's one over there. There's one over there. Oh god, you're making me go all the way over there. Oh, there's an actual person. This way. Peloton up the butt. Who's my cat? Fuck you. Fuck you, Dermot. Morin, we're here to tell you about the Warriors of McFucking Light. Hey, baby. Be careful, you're gonna fall off that stool. Ah! My knees. Fuck, I jumped on the wrong side. Peloton! My cankles. Eh. One there. Let's go. Let's start at the bottom. Or continue from the bottom, rather. Glitter. Hello, large man. The warriors are lying. No, you're still us. No, my Peloton. I love that you could just drop from 50 feet and just walk it off. I mean, yeah. Braggy. Kitty, I must tell you things. Look, you can fall 50 feet and walk it off unless you're in the middle of combat, in which case one thing is going to hit you and you're immediately going to die. And be sad about it. Because I've been sad about it. Where are you, you little fuck? Oh, yeah, that's right. Peloton. True, I have had that happen before. Oh no, I've aggroed thing. It's fine, I'm just running away from... Hello, giant mini-me. Thank you for throwing shit at me, Sarb. I guess. I've told exactly 5 people. I have told 5 people, and those 5 people have told 5 people, and those 5 people have each told 5 other people. I can't wait to cause a riot.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
Wow, the entire city is just here.
Though
all
I'm
50
the
people
first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
But I can't talk.
they would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
I don't have a voice actor. What do you want me to do? I've only got one eye. It impedes my public speaking. Hello, people. I am miming voices and knowledge upon thee. I am gesticulating. Gesticulating wildly. There are flashbacks occurring. Gesticulate like you've never gesticulated before. And apparently just hold a pose. I have shaken my head. Oh yeah, they stopped the flood and now they're gone and stuff.
Wicked White. The Warriors of Light did all that?
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
Oh yeah, they traveled to my world. Oh, by the way, guys, there's another world out there. It's the first. You know that's where I'm from. Well, actually, it's the source. This is the first. You guys are okay. You're number one. But you know what? You know what? We're the original fuckers.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
No one pantomimes like Mario in Super Mario RPG. Damn right. I mean, not technically the original. I mean, it's still...
This should go a long way towards...
It's the original piece. Now, where's the one person who's going to be like, no, fuck you, you're lying to us. My boy.
Impossible.
Boy. You can see him too? You can see my boy too?
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay. Yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may. People of the Crystarium! I am Ardbert. One of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Yeah, please explain this.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass.
I come back and see Ardbert on screen with Keish scowling and squinting. Oh, you missed me going... when he first showed up.
The hero who stands before you now, the Warrior of Darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home.
You are right, Sar.
But This land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former.
Ah, boy.
Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
I'm so happy he's alive, but how he's alive, I don't know.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Why did he cause the flood? They did too much good and tipped the balance between light and darkness on the first towards light. And then it kind of steamrolled light, enveloped the world in light, and that eventually caused the flood.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Yes, under the premise they were being heroes, and then the scales fell off out of balance. They did too much good. This screenshot...
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
Eklog, yes.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
Puppy. I don't know, I would be more like, it looks like him, it sounds like him, but could it be him?
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
Oh no, what is it?
That he is an Ascian.
Oh?
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Oh, that's right. He did flee the source. Because he didn't want to fight my combat sexual boyfriend.
Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form and cognizant no doubt of Emet-Selk's failure here in the First, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen? My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
All the time.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light.
Ah, Elidibus, back in the day.
I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained
just Ascian
much
things.
by it. Emet-Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while the Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion.
Where's Thancred? This is Thancred.
Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
I believe him and what's her name are they're on the sideline for the raid thing.
Whatever the
officially.
reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless,
so many what ifs.
Hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Thancred is somewhere else right now. He is indeed.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark.
Look, let's just walk up to him and go, "Yo, Elidibus," and if he turns around, we know it's him.
When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary.
Oyanje's scalp is too perfectly combed without showing scalp skin. It's only gonna get better with the update.
I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful.
Imagine they actually fell for that.
Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat.
He's a rather prominent bookhead. Ah! You got big brains in that head.
Now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
Yeah, I'll just go pal around with him. That's fine. And be like, Ardbert, Elizabeth,
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
Look at the fluffy tail.
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Oh God, Elizabeth, please do not recruit Alphino to your cause. Please do not recruit Alphino as your next, you know, haha, gotcha moment. We already got that with Oriange, please. Money. 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 Red. Alphino loves volunteering to be a hostage. God, he just doesn't stop. He never stops. Oh, hello, sweetie. Hello. You doing a big stretch? Doing a big stretch? Don't fall off the stool, please. You've done that plenty already. Boop, boop, boop. You did well to disperse the falsehoods surrounding the Warrior of Light and their actions prior to the flood. Though I must say, the reappearance of Albert... Okay, we've just gone over this. Yeah, we've gone over this. After the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Ulmor, the people prayed fervently to the gods to deliver them from their plight. Pray that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifices. What bitter irony. Woof woof. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Ugh. I, for one, would like to know why Albert urged people to become warriors of light themselves. Ereth we taketh action. We must needs ascertain his intent. Let us prayeth that Master Alphino returneth, aha, proper eth, soonly with that most essential knowledge, ith. Bitey's not redeeming? Or Bitty's not redeeming? What do you mean, Sydney? Is Twitch doing a fucky? Because I have no power over chat points. No, they should be. I'm not seeing that you activated anything. And everything's gold on my side. Ow. See, it's working. I throw one. Thank you. Thank you for that. A single boy. Give yourself a refresh, Sydney. See if that helps. For now, I thinketh it best to apprise Thancred and Rhine of our efforts. When we do confronteth Ardbert, we shalleth no doubteth have needeth of their strengthest. Agreed. I think it... Ha! You missed me. I think it prudent we all take measure of prepare for what's to come. Beklug and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessel, that it might one day carry you home. Wow, Twitch just want to be a shitter today. And I think it time I return to the Great Wood. I didn't miss you, completely bypass you altogether. Look, it's not my fault. Y'all can't test your skills. Until now, everything we have learned from the Asians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of Emmet Self's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I recently researched... Kitty, what are you doing? Kitty, no. Kitty, you're... Kitty, my feet are not toys. No, stop. Hello. Hello down there. Hi. What you doing? What you doing, Yanni girl? Hello. Can you come away from my foot pedal, please? Because that's where my foot goes. No, you can't just lie down under... No. Yeah, that's right. I'm picking you up one-handed because you're still very tiny. Come on. Ah, here. You stick with me. You stick with me. Right against my chest. I hold you. Like tiny sack of potatoes. No, stop struggling. Oh, you want to go... You see your brother now, you want to go annoy him. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, bye. I love my kitties. Yep, sleeping Alphino over there. Ali sees him, walks over, starts licking his face. Yeah, there it goes. Now towards the neck. Oh, now there's the teeth on the neck. Yep. Oh, and back to licking. Now they're both staring at me because I opened a can. Sounds lore accurate. Yep. Alizé is annoying Alphino. Yep. Seems about right. Cats play fight. It's what they do. This isn't play fighting. This is just torment. Speaking of which... I'm gone. I'm so gone. Very gone. I wonder when I'll be back. I could just never be... I could just never come back. I'm just gone. I'm just gone. How's that, everybody? Yeah. There you go. Thank you for the slap. It's hard.
So horned. Me hurt for a long time.
Orc right to the face. Good shit. Oh. Alfie's fighting back. He's now trying to chew directly on her face in retaliation. They are now trying to bite each other's mouths and not in the fun way. Oh, and now it's gone back to love. Sarb-sized hand slap. Oh god. That would hurt. Babies. Babies, be gentle. Oh, I love my cats. Oh god. Why are you doing this? Why? 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 Sorry. Why? Oh, because I hadn't done it yet today. Yeah, you haven't done it in a while. And you couldn't yesterday because I turned it off. Ha! Continuing on. Fortunately, I recently received word from Fanao that heretofore unexplored chambers have been of course. Ahmed believes the relics within tell a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that of the Athians, perhaps. They may lead us to the truth we seek. Hey. Those are my curtains. Leave the curtains alone, Alfie. Alfie. Good boy. Oh, I love them. No, Alfie. Alfie, leave the curtains alone. Alfie. You're looking right at me. I know you can hear me. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, Allie. Would you care for company? Alfie! Leave the curtains alone! I know your basket is elevated and near them, but that doesn't mean you have to actually go for them every fucking day. Allie, eat him. Destroy him. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Hello! Hi! Come here! Come here, come here, come here! Butt scratch, butt scratch, butt scratch, butt scratch. Okay, goodbye. Okay, bye. I went dream with a aim of going without you. Now I think this head pain isn't just migraine, it's actual hunger. Go fucking eat. When you are ready, make for now. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I will go to this next place. Okay, bye. You're gonna do the other stuff. It's great. Bye, Orion Jane shit. If you're gonna be like that, I'll just starve. Fuck you. Go eat your dinner and a snack. Get your blood sugar and shit up. Hello, Almet. Oh, you've returned to Lothlorien. No, I've returned to Lahi. Blah, 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 blah. Welcome, allies of Ronka. It was there that we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring the halls, we determined that the innermost chambers were warded by dark magic. You know it's serious magic when there's an actual K at the end of it. We were all in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We are grateful, blah, blah, blah. This wisdom could prove invaluable, blah, blah, blah. I see. It is good that you come, for Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge. And it is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution, blah, 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 blah. Come now. Surely any threat at sleeping within these ruins pale in comparison to those we have faced thus far. That is not the same, sister. You should not be eager to run headlong into danger. Oh, and who is pining for the return of the allies who might venture to ruins? Clutching her staff all night, wishing it were. Oh, you promised not to tell. I suggest we be going. No, you bitch. I'm gonna tell Mom on you. Remind me, exactly how old are your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's best I do not know. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. Then say we three have been privileged to escort you and yours for ruins about witness your secrets. Their hearts now burn with the curiosity that is not easily satiated. Unlike Dermot, who should be satiating his hunger. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm. And if not for your sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Smile. Scowl. Speaking of which, I believe I have kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for Kitana Revel. But first, before we get to Kitana Revel, we must cross the most dangerous of obstacles. Lahi. Give it to me. Give it to me. Ah! Lahi! Simultaneously the best and worst song in this entire game. Ooh, I filled stuff. Oh. I've gone too far up. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. It is most strange of these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when... Oh no. It is recommended you say... Oh. Miniature tea party. Oh. Tell me more about these Asians. Summon Elizabeth and we're gonna have a fight or some shit.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
Oh god, I forgot what your accents were. This way, off the bridge. Oh, hey baby. Bye baby. Hello?
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed. Why you...
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
Oh, we're gonna turn it, activate it, and we're gonna fight it, aren't we?
The sealed door lies ahead.
Yes, let's go around the statue, which is most definitely not going to try to kill us. Not at all.
As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Oh no! Not this again.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
Gee, I wonder what that is.
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly. Wait! Don't!
Oh no!
What? But I only... What is happening? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
You have touched the forbidden treasure. Excuse me, ma'am, that's cheating? Oh no, it's gonna make me do mechanics that I don't remember how to do, isn't it? What? But mechanics are hot. Are they? Are they really? Are they really? You trespass, mortal, upon sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls I have bound. Yet 2 heroes proven learned and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. Oh, it's Sphinx bullshit. If you would see they're set free, answer me these riddles 3. Deft of paw, with kin do I vie. Though soft sought apart, bitter... Fuck you! Deft of paw, with kin do I vie. Though sought apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. What am I? Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Okay, deft of paw, with kin do I vie. Though sought apart, betterment for the whole to our efforts to cry. Well, we're gonna brute force this because it's just a cat, a bird. Alas, the Oppo, keen and shrewd, is spirit exalts ingenuity. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Where is it? No. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. With fearsome fang, I travel with pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our lands do not lack. What am I? That's a dog. Indeed, 'twas spirit of oath, their doctrines praise, that would blah 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 blah. And thus the soul returns. Oh, my belly do I crawl, but my strength doth prosperity ring within our hall. What am I? Snake? I don't know, Dermot. How dare you gamble with their scripted lives. Desire that which I yet claim, then we shall play another game. A test of mind and memory. Choose wisely, and you all may yet go free. Oh, I don't like that. Twixt these talismans hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well, or sorrow no.
A test of your reflexes.
No. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so not that one and that one. The revealed pair of talismans failed to summon anything. Okay, I know that you are not here. Oh, fuck you. No. I am over level for this. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, that is... Okay. My girlfriend. Summoning my girlfriend. And my other buddy girl. Thanks. Your comrades assembled together at last. Yet still there remains one trial you must pass. You must defeat my ass. If you would glean the knowledge and shrine of this earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. Waka. I don't know what waka is. But we're just gonna fight it out now. Must be strong in mind, body, and soul. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm burning all my cooldowns on you. Hold nothing back and blah, 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 blah. It's fine, right, guys? There's 4 archers here. We're all range DPS. What are you summoning? And whatever it is, stop it.
Here I come.
Oh no, I'm in a thingy. aren't they great? Y'all better not fucking die. I will be very upset if you do. Gotta cycle my microwave food? Oh, I see. I messed that up a bit. Big boom! We fall! Ba. Ba ba. Ba ba. Ba ba.
I will not hold back.
You think you may have won, but we have only just begun. Fuck you, lady. It's fine. I'm an AoE master. You mustn't waste time. Focus on the Guardian. Okay. Ba ba ba. I mean, they're literally all attacking me. They can't do shit, so. Waka doesn't even have its own Final Fantasy wiki article. Just a redirect for the list of Final Fantasy 14 enemies. I mean, good. Because it's literally just this. They don't all have giant amounts of lore to them. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Sorry for taking the owl.
Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
Oh, I love her. Oh, and I hear a kitty. Is there a kitty behind me? Hi. Hello. What's up, little boy? Yes, you're very talkative today. Alfie is very talkative compared to his sister. What's up? What's up? Come on up. He goes to jump up on me. Allie walks over to the scratching post, starts scratching. He turns his shit around and starts whacking her. Yes, I will take a drink while Toby does a growy thing. There, it's hydrated with water too, so. That is the point of that redeem. Okay. Blah. She has learned nothing, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that she's the worst.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
That was an I've learned nothing smile. Yep, pretty much. Babies, what are you doing? Alfie, let Allie do her business. Wait, what?
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
Do they accost each other at the litter box? They stare at each other and then go at it later.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna?
Oh, okay. No, for a second I thought this was Moon Girl from Stormblood. At least they have bathroom edited. Barely.
As you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
Aww.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
She had the echo. She was a warrior of light.
Naught less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight.
Oh! Crystal Mommy!
We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
It's the end. Oh! Julia had much better emotes. Well, she had a custom face, more or less.
The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided...
Oh?
Ah. It would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar.
Aww.
I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence.
Yes, I'm aware Ascians are souls undivided, but if they all had the echo, then why do only a few of us have the echo? Y'shtola, in fairness, you'll never know. The one person who knows won't tell you.
I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
Then you must recall Emmett Selk's final words. Pretty much all your speculations end up being true. Fuck that dolphin, Dermot. Fuck that dolphin.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the Tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us.
Babies, what are you doing? Oh, okay, that's all. Continue.
We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise.
Hi, Emmett.
Though
Welcome
we
in,
witness
buddy.
the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We
Yeah.
must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Hugh long enough. Fana will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Yes, it was a wonderful one-stop instance dungeon. Came back from work and we'll do some Street Fighter 2 here soon. I hope you have fun, and I hope you had a good day at work. You're right, Lena's voice is Icelandic, but the accent sounds Scottish, not Icelandic. All the same. Yes, we learned much. Thank you for seeing us again, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Moving on. Although we learned naught of the Asians, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there is a small matter I would attend to in Slitherbow. Might I trouble you to come with me? There's a cat man with a body pillow of me, and I simply must destroy it. Okay, bye. Let's go see the good boy. Runar. Boy. Hug. I've just slapped his titties. You know what? That's fine. Shola has destroyed many a man. Yes. This one by making him entirely obsessed with her. You're fluffy. You're fluffy. Yes, yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're big. You're fluffy. You're wide. You're very wide. Oh, how wide you are, mister. Keesh, it is so good to see you. You've arrived at the most opportune time. I was preparing a pot for my famous stew. Come, I can't remember what your voice is. Please, I insist. I will take you only a minute. My apologies, Keesh. It seems our return to the Crystarium will be delayed. But perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say work, but it's rather more chore. I must clean my chamber, blah, blah, blah. Runar, opposite of Kimari. Kimari, talk like this. Runar, talk like this, oh my god. A broom for Master Matoy. I cannot imagine why you would need such a thing here, but here you are. Wait, is she gonna make a magic broom for these people? That would be amazing. Babies, what are you doing? What? Hey, there's one of you. Where's the other? I hear chirping. Yes, I will hydrate. And Toby will get a little bigger. Just a smidge bigger. Just a little bigger. I trust easier I was able to find a broom for us. Here's a broom. Swedish meatballs. I must say, I think I did rather well for having a broom thus far. You're fine. Babies, what are you doing? Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right, anyway, this is the time to finish cleaning with the help of a broom. Oh, she is going to magic it up, thank you. Yes, magic broom. What, you don't expect me to actually use a broom myself, do you? Exactly. Perfect. I love it. Time to rise, swish and sweep. A tidy chamber you must keep. To this task you shall be bound until no dusk is to be found. Still, I know. Haven't you ever heard how bad that can go? Look, it's fine. As long as it's not a magic hand who can only, like, clean the floor of, like, that 1 foot. Just going around in a circle. Forever. In this one particular respect, I have no objections to following in Master Matoya's footsteps. In future, I may need you to remind me that pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. Oh, I will dearly miss this place, these people. Oh no, you're gonna make him sad. There's literally a cartoon displaying why enchanted brooms are a bad idea. I mean, only if you make multiple enchanted brooms. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. Baby, what you doing? Hi, Allie. Allie. Hi. What you doing down there? I'm sad now. Is something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. No, everything is fine, I assure you. It has been a long day's all. I see. You're lying to me. Easterna, thank goodness you're still here. Oh, hello, friendos. Ugh. Alphino, I thought you were following Ardbert. I was, though I'm sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every ilm of Norvrant in his quest to spread the truth of the warriors of light and the flood. And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. It remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. But there's no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. In fairness, he's lying to everyone. Why do you do this to me, Dermot? Well, we're all agreed that this is just another Ascian ploy, yes? We've commandeered corpses before, and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. Nod. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is, in all likelihood, Slitherbow. Alice, are you certain you should be here? if you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. Their treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest, so I believe we were about to discuss how to arrange meeting with our would-be warrior of light. The vest, the hoodie. I am being stripped. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. What was that? Oh, whatever it is, it's fine. A tiny bat steals your clothes. Tiny. That chance. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does, or find something or other. Thankfully, Thancred and Rhine all returned from the empty and have taken up the search. There, see, they were gone. They were doing the thingy-majig. The raid. Rhine believes one may lurk beneath the boughs of woven oath. A thingamajig that I apparently skipped. Then that is where we'll start our search. Master Matoya? A warm bowl of stew will be awaiting your return. I look forward to it. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad now. I'm so sad. It's such an adorable doormat. Look, he's doing his best. Where am I going? All the way over there? Whee! Look at him. Look at him fly. Oh. Look at him fly. He's so happy. Ah. Ah. Precious Keish brand boy. I know, isn't he great? Invisible ceiling, always. Boop. Oh, I never realized the music had Lahi in it. Fuck that shit. But I love it.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world. So we thought we might see how things were coming along.
She does indeed.
From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
She has had character growth since the beginning.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
Babies. You can now hear the babies behind me. Fuck. Oh.
It is heartening to have all present.
Babies! Babies, I'm doing a thing. Hi. Hello. Yes, hello. Yes, those. Yeah, okay, okay. Bye then. No, come back. Back. Let me pet you. Oh, you're going back to your ball. Fine. Go. Be with your ball. Ignore me.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Hi, Bobbert. Where's my shirt? A bat stole it. And the scarf. And the hat. And the vest.
Come.
Hello, Albert. Or should we say, Oedipus?
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Why? Why? Why you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? How dare. I have buttons. Yeah, but where's it? There it is. Why have you done this to me? I know where you live. On the internet. In Minecraft. Bah. Alright. Parce que. Fuck you.
Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it?
Who art thou? Elidibus?
Where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Don't you wish Seto was here too?
Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
Babies, don't hit the window. I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense.
Oh.
After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive.
Hello, Elidibus.
Yes, it is I. Elidibus.
Elidibus, actually. Elidibus.
Through your time in Emet-Selk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
His voice is smooth.
We understand
like butter.
your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
How dare Bo?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Oh?
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emet-Selk's final words.
He's the last Lastian, isn't he? He's the last OG untouched, unshattered one.
Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
I'm gonna kick your ass just like I kicked his.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emet-Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely.
Oh.
That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are.
Baby. Not on the desk, please. Not. Please do not run around onto the desk.
Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves.
I mean, he's not wrong. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy,
There
Keish.
is no common ground
bother.
to be found between you and I, nor do I require any. I have my duty.
Wait!
He's essentially telling us we're gonna fight.
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least. And 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Long game, maybe?
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as
Elizabethy.
Emmett Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmett Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored.
Oh?
Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't really explore very much there. As long as you don't make me do any more chores.
Keep that up and I'll send you to bed without supper.
No. Girlfriend, no.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first take a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
We fall. We fall. Money. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Hello, Sarb. You know what? You know what? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can do that too. I'm a mini you. Moonwalking. Moonwalking. Hello. Oh, I can fly with this too. I forgot about that. Whee! Weekend Matroska. You know what? You're right. Sarb. 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 Sarb, this is very important. Let me in you. Nope, wrong one. Yes. 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 I am inside you. Deal with it. Oh, that's horrifying. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there for today. We're gonna pick up tomorrow, right from here. Yes, yes. Make him bigger. There's the hydration. It's only been 2.5 hours. Yeah, which is a half hour longer than usual on a Friday. You should play Final Fantasy 14 for 3. Yeah, Would you like to join me? Yes. Join me. Ha 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 ha. Ah, ha ha ha. No, wait. There we go. So I'm going to take Sarb home with me. We're going to go OC Ragnar. It's quite a ways away. Oh. Yeah, you're stuck with me now. All right. So, we are going to call it here for the night. We're going to pick up tomorrow. More Final Fantasy 14 at 8 o'clock, just like normal. And we're going to find out what Elidibus is up to. So for now, we're going to raid out. Oh, Min's on again. Oh, but how long has she been streaming? Because yesterday it ended at... Oh, she's only been on for an hour and a half. Okay, that's great. That's great. Now I can properly raid Min. And our raid message will be... Elidibus, what are you doing? Because Min is very much ahead of the game, so she'll understand where we are. All right, so I will see y'all tomorrow. I hope you all have fun and enjoy the beginnings of your weekends. We are going to stream tomorrow, and we might stream on Sunday as well. We'll see. Babies, my curtains, please. So I will bid y'all a fond adieu as I kidnap Sarb here. And until tomorrow, y'all, take care, have fun, and good gaming. Oh wait, my buttons, no. Bye now.